here to do your solar return quest read as promised. And I thought we'd go a little outside the box and just do a spontaneous live today. And I think that has a lot to do with the energy that is coming in for you, Aquarius. You are moving into a more spontaneous flow, okay? There's stuff coming up ahead where you're going to have to think on the spot, hedge your bets, take your chances, and just see how it all turns out, right? We're going to open up first with getting sort of an overarching theme of the quest ahead, so you know what you're getting into as you make this next trip around the sun. So let's just dive right into it, see what we come up with here. Hello, welcome. We're just getting started here. I thought it was really interesting when I was opening up to do this read for you all that I noticed the journey card on the bottom of the deck, and it really features this imagery of the cauldron, and it made me think of the cauldron of Dagda. So I do feel like there's something you're going to tap into here in this next trip around the sun that is going to be an inexhaustible source of magic, flow, synergy, nourishment, healing for you. It's not here yet, but I think the opportunity is going to present itself to you, and you're going to have to think on the turn of a dime here. You can't have plans for this. This is something that happens in the moment, all right? We're going to open up first with just getting your overarching quest theme for the year ahead, and we're doing this with the Herbal Astrology Oracle here, because I really like the symbolism that comes through here. And any of these herbs, plant allies that come out for you, you may want to bring them in to work a special kind of magic, a special kind of alchemy in your life this year. Okay, there's no limitation to how you can work with these allies. You can call them into your meditations. You can imbibe them. Of course, if they're not poisonous, you can imbibe them. And as long as they don't go against any other protocols you have in place, of course, check out those details with your healthcare practitioner. But let's just dive right in and see what your overarching quest theme is this year, okay? Ooh, Coca, foresight, okay? So yes, we do have this medicine coming in of the Jaguar medicine. There is something that you're heading into here. It is uniquely an opportunity just for you. This does require you to really stay in your essential nature in order to take advantage of this opportunity, right? You can't be anybody but you. And this is really the time when you sort of drop all the formulaic BS and you say, if I really want to advance, if I want to get somewhere fast, if I want to transform my life in the blink of an eye, I'm going to have to really just be me. And so this may mean that you're doing things in a very different way this year. There's something you're transforming here. You may not know quite where you're going just yet. I see you sending up some smoke signals here, Aquarius. You're looking for some directions from Spirit to get you to the other side of the rainbow. You are working with that Uranus energy here, an energy you're very familiar with. Hey, good to see you. I decided to just be spontaneous, go with the flow, and dive into it live. So good to have you here. Good to have you here. We're tapping into the Aquarian energy, which is something that's important for the whole collective, right? With Pluto and Aquarius. So let's see what we got here. Whatever this is, it brings a certain beauty into your life, a certain synergy into your life. Hello, welcome one and all. I don't do personals on lives, but you're welcome to drop in with me if you like. At BroadCoven@gmail.com. I got really reasonable rates, man, and I'll hook you up good, okay? So this energy coming in here with the Venusian energy, whatever this is that's coming in for you, and I feel like it's going to arrive on the scene pretty quick here. It's going to weave a very special magic into your life. It also brings a lot of beauty into your life, a lot of pleasure into your life. And it's something that sets you out on a journey here. I believe you're going for that cauldron of Dagda. There's something you're healing here. There's also something that you achieve here that brings you an inexhaustible source of fulfillment, nourishment. It also pours into others. It really holds like a collective energy here. It's really beautiful, I have to say. There might be some mountains you have to climb, and it's very much that journey of transformation that Givin goes through as he's on the road to becoming Taliesin. So there's a certain kind of empowerment you come into here as well. All right, let's check it out. What is the overarching theme of the quest ahead for Aquarius? What is the overarching theme of the quest ahead for Aquarius spirit? What do they need to know? What do they need to be on the lookout for here? What is the overarching theme of the quest ahead? Let's see. Overarching theme, the quest ahead. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. Maybe you're kind of taking your time, Aquarius, sort of getting your bearings after some major changes you've been through in your life, everything that's shifting in the collective consciousness right now too, with all the changes we got going on in the world, okay? Ooh, and with that, here it comes, okay? Oh yes, now see, this came out in your pre-shuffle too. So see, you're on the quest to achieve the power of the mandrake. Now, that's no simple task. You know, it takes a lot to achieve the power of the mandrake. You know, they say that you have to go to the crossroads at the full moon, and usually you have to go somewhere where there was a gallows, and there has to be a certain offering made of some aspect of your life force in order to be able to get this mandrake out from its resting place. And traditionally, they use dogs to pull the mandrake out because it's said if you hear it scream, well, it can be fatal, okay? But the magic that it provides, and I have to say, it's coming in with sensuality here. And again, we have number 45 breaks down to 9. So there is something you're learning here. You're learning a special kind of alchemy here. It's putting a certain power in your hands, I have to say. You might be weaving a little glamour into your world here. You might be drawing somebody in. Somebody may really be picking up your pheromones, we could say. I'm also noticing almost like this violet energy here, and that really makes me think of fairy. There might be something you're tapping into here from your roots. We had rosemary come out for you. Rosemary, now it's interesting. Rosemary is an herb that's about coming into that space of love. It's about coming into your heart, but it's also for warding and purification and protection. So this is about eliminating certain influences that can make it not safe for you to come into your heart here. And you might be getting guidance here from a particular guide in association to this. This could be a guide who's answering the call of those smoke signals you sent up here. Maybe there's something you're trying to cast away, something that's a little holdover energy of what was left in the shadow of the South Node that now you're meant to bring into the light. You're meant to refine here. It will make you impenetrable as the diamond, I'm hearing. Yes, you might be getting some kind of ancient memory awakening in you. It's meant to put a certain power in your hands. You see this wand here? It's like that Ace of Wands energy. I believe it's to transform something. I think it's to transform a particular love story here. You're very much working with your solar energy, and this is a journey. So this is something that's going to unfold over the next 12 months. And there may be a very special guide that's coming in for you that's related to your ancestry, that's reminding you of certain magic, certain empowerments that you hold through your bloodline here. Mandrake energy, there's a lot of awakening of your senses here. So when I think sensuality, I don't just think of that in terms of the romantic connotations. I also think of it as senses really engaged. Some of you are having memory of certain gifts awaken in you, certain clairs awaken in you. You may even have something coming through clairalience, coming through the scent. What you pick up in smells is giving you certain kind of information here that can benefit you. It can help you ward things that are very dear to you, certain treasure that you don't want stolen from wizards sending in their griffins to spy out the scene and see what you're warding there, what you're holding there, okay? Let me do a cut of the deck here, and then we're going to dive into the meat of this read. Yes, look at this. You got echinacea. So you completed some old cycle, some old karmic cycle. And now you're coming into this place where there's sun, moon, sun, moon synergy. There may be something to that. You may be drawing a particular soulmate to you that shares your sun sign as their moon sign, okay? Or vice versa. And there's something about this that feels like a little bit of destiny. I think this is getting to the rainbow on the other side of the storm that you've been through here. This is something that's blessing you up from Jupiter for the work you did, for the shadow work you did, and all that you integrated here. And I feel like your star is on the rise, and that's that North Node energy coming in. Big like Empress energy coming in here. We got some 3 indications showing up. That's making me think of the Empress, okay? It's also making me think of really activating that North Node potential. And right now we got Virgo in the South Node, and we have Pisces in the North Node. But you did close up that cycle where Libra was at the South Node there. So perhaps your road is opened here. And now your ancient memory is being activated so you can get the coordinates you need to bring your destiny into being. What's on the other side here? Oh, I love it. This is just the beginning of your journey. Fresh start here with calendula. And with that one energy, this is the alchemical point of transformation. So you're just like a babe out of the dark woods, and there's light shining up ahead. I do feel like there is a mountain to climb. And there's also something here about a secret doorway into your roots. For some of you, that's the roots of the world tree. Some of you may have Norse roots that are asking to be explored. But I feel like whatever this is, it is a journey. And even though there are others that are going to join you on this path, obviously, it looks like there's some kind of soulmate energy coming in here for you. And I do really want to reiterate that soulmates aren't just romantic partners. A soulmate can be somebody who comes on your path as a guide, somebody who comes on your path to create something of meaning and significance with you. But this is somebody very special that is meant to join you on this road. And there is a mountain to climb. There are challenges that you will face. But it's to take you back to a certain sort of purity before everything got really complicated. It's like reactivating the wonder of a child. You know what I mean? When you were really young, everything had so much potential. Everything had so much meaning. Everything was so magical. Our magic was really easily accessed when we were young. And now this is reawakening in you. There might be like little themes coming in from your childhood as well that are reminding you of this magic. All right, let's dive into it. I'm going to work with my big deck here that is a combination of the Angel Tarot and the Occult Tarot. All right, so it gets a little spicy. We got angels and imps here factoring into the situation. Oh, yes, look at this. Justice on the bottom of the deck, just to open up here. Now, the area we're going to look at first is what is the nemesis you're going to have to face, or what spirit allies are on your side. I like this. So that confirms the message that came in the opener there, Aquarius. I do feel that there is something you balanced out at that Libra South Node. And look at that bat energy. You know, bats are all about rebirth. Bats are also able to see through the dark. They're able to navigate the unknown territory. And they're able to pick up signals, right? They got that sonar, activation there. If there's somebody that you dealt with in a situation, you used to put them up on a pedestal. They were like your angel, and somehow they fell from grace in your eyes. There's something here that's going to reveal how this happened. Some answers that you've been seeking around the past is going to illuminate things in the present for you. And this is going to shift how you move forward in the future. Okay, so there's something you're coming to understand here, and it's bringing about a sense of balance. Maybe you're getting answers about somebody who took a fall from grace, but you didn't understand why they took a fall from grace in your eyes. It could have been as a result of some manipulation from a Queen of Wands coming in here. All right, a little tricky territory we got coming in here, I have to say, Aquarius. Yes, I think you're getting some answers from a Queen of Wands, but can you trust what they're saying here? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. It looks like she wants to make you subject to her demands. She says she's a good familiar, fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra energy on the board. Is that so? Let's find out, okay? Let me just give this a few more shuffles here, a few more shuffles, and then we're going to dive right into this and see what your nemesis or spirit ally is on this quest over this next trip around the sun. All right, nemesis or spirit ally. Oh, I like this. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, see, I feel like you did deal with a tricky character here that caused you some kind of loss. It came in as a crossing influence. You need to have some patience here, okay? Certain secrets are about to be revealed to you. Once you have these secrets, you're going to know how to move forward. This may even be in an area where you wanted to see some kind of financial advancement that's eluded you. You might have been dealing with a tricky competitor in this situation. Somebody may be coming to your aid. They may be giving you some inside tips to overcome this opposition and get you back on the road to riches. I just heard, whoa, that really flew out there. Ooh, yeah, look, we got a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn certainly could be a business competitor who wanted to see you on the losing end here. Yeah, this is somebody who does work with alchemy, I have to say. It says can turn any metal into gold, transmutes water into wine, but they came out in reverse, okay? So this is somebody who did some kind of blocking work potentially, okay? Somebody who interfered with your progress in some way, got in your way. Okay, if this character approaches you with some get rich quick scheme or says they want to partner with you on something, I would have my hackles up. Don't be fooled again here. Yeah, this person's known for creating quite the illusion around them. They like to work with glamour magic here. But see, you got that Jaguar medicine coming in again. So this is about impeccable integrity. This is also about you knowing how to navigate unknown territory. Hello, Gollum. Good to see you. Are you in search of the preciouses? You might get your hands on it. It's possible. It says it can make you quite cunning, I say. So you might be able to really look through this illusion, peer through this veil of glamour that has been spun by this character here. You're going to get the true answers you seek, but I don't feel like it's going to come through this Queen of Pentacles. I actually feel that you're going to get the answers you need straight from source, straight from the divine, or perhaps that guide that's coming in for you. It's like you got some guide here coming in that's going to be whispering things in your ears, secret things. And it's going to give you the ability to turn others into different forms. And you're going to be able to also convince them that a certain change is real. So I feel like you're having a moment here where you're sort of like tricking the trickster. You're catching them up in their own machinations here. I think you're already live to this. You're already live to this deception. And so you kind of got your hackles up and you're prepared for this advancement. You may even feel this person coming back around. Okay, what's the lay of the land for Aquarius in this next trip around the sun? Lay of the land for Aquarius in this next trip around the sun, spirit. Well, this wants to come out. It wants to come out, but it's not. And yet I feel like let's look at what this is because it's coming in a cross position. Ace of Wands to Two of Swords. Okay, so you see there's been some kind of blocking work here that was done, but I feel like you're going to get a secret that's going to help you break through these barriers. It involves you breaking with a certain circle here. Now, this could be a certain social circle. This could be a certain circle, a certain network of people that you've been in communication with. This could be, for those of you who are alchemists out there, a certain circle that you've been doing some manifestation work with. You may not realize that somebody you've been manifesting with that you think's on your side has actually been running counter purposes to you. Once you cut off this tie, once you break this circle, this is going to bring you victory, okay? It removes all the barriers on your path. It puts a certain power back in your hands. And this power that it puts in your hands protects you from any further loss. In fact, it makes things multiply. I see a lot growing. Like it starts out with like a chain reaction kind of effect where, you know, stuff starts to come in, and just when you think like, wow, I finally like freed up all this energy where I was really in a place of lack. Now I got all these opportunities. Now I see I have a lot of finances coming in. I have a lot more freedom to move forward in the way I want to. It's like it just keeps coming. And that really did come in with your opening message, I have to say. Because the opening message was that you were about to go on a journey and you were obtaining the Cauldron of Dagda. And that's what the Cauldron of Dagda is. It's one of the 4 treasures of the Tuatha De Danann. It's one of the 4 treasures of fairy, and it's like this inexhaustible cauldron. It never runs out. It's bottomless. Its nourishment is bottomless. And I feel like that's what you're getting here. And there's some kind of recognition too. We see a crown being held out to you. And these are lilies here. And lilies are really associated with things that have come to an end. They're related to the past and things that have come to pass. So there may even be somebody from the past who's acknowledging like your level up here, okay? This looks good. You are going to have some kind of moment where it's like a redeeming moment for you this year. That's the lay of the land. But first you got to suss out these secrets so you know the right circle to break, right? Because if you break a circle that's meant to remain intact, a circle of connectivity, that could be a sabotaging element, okay? So this is a little bit tricky here. Let's see what the beef is. What is the meat of the matter? What is the sort of crux of the matter that Aquarius needs to be aware of moving forward here, Spirit? What is the crux of the matter that Aquarius needs to be aware of as they move forward here? Yeah, it's interesting. I have to bring this in because I'm just noticing this. It's like this jaguar medicine, right? Woo! Look at that. Everything coming undone there. Yeah, be careful here, okay, Aquarius? Everything comes out in a read for a reason. See, you're meant to kind of like suss this out before you approach like what circle to cut here, where you need to break ties. Everything hinges on making the right choice here. I feel like you need to get some details here before you act too quickly. And there's almost something coming in here right now where you think you might have this figured out and you actually might be a little off the mark with where the sabotaging influence is coming from. So you need a little bit more time here to sort of really tap into who's being in integrity with you here. And I think as long as you take this time to really sort of get a second look at a situation, get a third look at this situation if you need to. And I feel like this part is really important here. Don't sort of like pull your friends about this, you know, don't ask people around you about this. Remember, because this is sort of a weakening element that's coming from within your circle. So you could ask the wrong person and they could, you know, really send you on a wild goose chase here. You could get caught up in the trickster's plans again. So in order to get free and clear and have this moment of success and acknowledgement, you need to sort of study something here, right? Don't act too quickly, or it could all become quite lopsided here. There could be a mess to sort through. Let me shuffle this a few times here. Let me shuffle this a few times here. All right. Yeah, I think that that's sort of the objective here. It's like you get on the right track and then you listen to somebody give you a piece of advice, or they tip you off about something, and then you sort of deviate from what is true for you. And then it sort of makes a mess of things, I feel, okay? And this is what you need to sort of sort out here, knowing where to not take in the advice of others, and when to really just trust yourself, which, I mean, to your own self, you got to be true. That's an important tenet to always remember here. But let's see what the meat of the matter is. What's the beef? What is this challenge? Because it does look like you have somebody who's been interfering with your progress here. Oh man, look at it. There's all this, all this messy energy. They're trying to escape attention here. It's somebody who's been doing some kind of manipulation work here. Now, for those of you who run in those circles or know people who work with alchemy, this is somebody doing workings. This is my card for that. And this is somebody who definitely is doing some kind of blocking work. They may be doing blocking work around your work, around your finances, around something you're trying to progress in here that you do need to be aware of. You're really going to have to exercise your mental force here to see through this illusion, okay? Because I think that this is something that is yet to be revealed to you. I do feel like you have the ability to call judgment on this and balance this out. We've got Sagittarian energy coming in here, okay? You could have a strong Sagittarius placement in your chart, but I feel like whatever this is, okay, once you figure this out, okay, once you suss this out, it's hidden from you right now. It's like it's something you're not even looking at. You're sort of like fixated on another person or another situation that's not the source of the challenges you're facing. You need to look in the right place. You will, though, okay? You're going to figure this out. This is why you need to sort of like study something a little bit more here. And again, we got the Queen of Pentacles energy coming in a second time from a different deck here, right? All right, you're dealing with an earth sign here. A lot of you are dealing with a tricky earth sign that at this point may be an advisor to you or someone you're connected to. They may be sort of consoling you about some challenges you've been through. You may have a lot of trust in this person. They may be, advising you in some way about how you can balance things out. But you need to be aware of this here. This person actually runs their mouth quite a bit. They're known to slander, okay? They're known to slander, and this is somebody who's kind of working both ends to the middle here. Once you get some news that's going to fall in your lap with the Page of Wands coming in here, it may come in from a Sagittarius, okay? Or you may receive news from somebody at a distance, this coming in too, that sheds light on something for you. And it'll give you the upper hand in this situation where you'll be able to sort of like beat this one at their own game here. It's going to protect you, save you from further difficulty in this matter. Because this person has been causing a lot of loss for you with the Four of Cups, all right? And you are meant to get to a certain destination here. It is your destiny on this next trip around the sun. And whatever you learn here is going to protect you from further disappointment. It'll bring you healing. It also protects you from any of these weapons that she would try to form against you here, I see. And it'll give you safety in your travel up to that north node, all right? If this is a masculine, they really act out of their feminine, okay? That can really tip you off about this Queen of Pentacles energy. This would be somebody that's like catty, okay? Little catty, bottom of the deck energy. Seven of Wands. Oh yeah, they're that Griffin energy, okay? They may actually be working with another person here because here comes that Griffin energy. Griffins are sent in to steal the treasure from other wizards, okay? So they could be actually working as a tag team with someone else. Maybe there's a hidden hand here that you're not aware of that is going to be illuminated for you. Very interesting. Yes, yes, yes. See, this person is able to cause the love of friends or enemies. And they can make themselves invisible. In other words, they're able to really have an advantage here because you have a certain kind of trust with this person. You have a soft spot for this person, whoever they are. You consider them a helpful person or an ally. But that's because you haven't been seeing what they've been doing. You haven't been seeing the weapons they've been forming against you. But you're going to get news that tells of things to come. I feel like somebody's going to give you insight into some of the plans this character has hatched, maybe some of the things they've said, what's been going on behind the scenes here. Okay, that's good to know. What are the past actions you took that are going to lead to some consequences that you have to deal with, Aquarius? We got to look at your part too, what you need to do, what your responsibility is here to overcome these challenges. What consequences does Aquarius need to deal with as a result of their past actions as they make their way up to that north node, up to the stone of destiny? You just got to defeat these flying monkeys, man, because they're on the hunt, man. So yeah, that kind of confirms my message. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles character is, it could be somebody who's like, they could be some kind of like competitor on a business level too. Doesn't have to be an earth sign. Do remember we can all exhibit the signs at any time. But see, I see your star is on the rise. You got your star card here. But this person works with other people. And they like to work with this like flying monkey type of scenario where they like to rally people up, stir things up, and get other people to kind of do their dirty work. That's how they can kind of present this image of like, oh no, my hands are clean. I'm on your side. It's like they make the mess that you come to approach them to get some kind of comfort around or advice around. They're behind it. That's the glamour. And see, you have no idea because you're not aware of this action that they're taking here. And yes, they do work with other people. It says delivers familiars from other magicians here. So you need to be aware of this energy. I think there's like some kind of a trail here, paper trail, data trail. There's some kind of trail of evidence here that is going to fall in your lap. I think you're getting some kind of outside assistance. It could even be one of these flying monkeys is turning their back on this character here to let you know what's been going on. Okay? I mean, to me, it looks like you may have even gotten caught up in this. Some of you, not all of you, okay? It is about the consequences you'll have to deal with. This character may have stirred you up, you know, created enmity between you and somebody you actually should be aligned with. Somebody who could be an ally. But this person kind of came in and said, oh, don't trust that person, and maybe fed you some kind of line of bull. And now it's sort of saying, you need to get another look at this here, okay? Because really you were kind of being used maybe to do her dirty work. Or their dirty work, whoever they are, this Queen of Pentacles energy. Again, if it's a masculine, they're very catty. They like to gossip, you know, they run their mouth. It's got that kind of energy, all right? Be on the lookout for this. I would really be leery about doing anybody else's sort of like dirty work for them, okay? Don't get suckered into something by somebody who's not willing to sort of get their own hands on it. Why? Why? You know, you got to question that a little bit. It could put you in a compromising position here. So this is something you need to be mindful of, all right? What is the power for Aquarius to gain through self-mastery if they really take the time to sort of observe these circumstances and see through these deceptions? What is the power for Aquarius to gain in this situation? What is the power for Aquarius to gain in this situation? Whew. You're going to be able to overcome the enmity that's been roused here. We got the moon, okay? See, there's something that's hidden under the light of the moon. It says, makes manifest the apparitions of demons, sets demons upon men to destroy them with vices. So it's sort of like, there's something here that you have like, almost like a weakness for. It could be this person. You have a weakness for them. They know that and they play upon that. It's like they're your vice, okay? Or maybe they tempt you with something that you want, you know? I mean, you did have a lot of sensuality come in, okay? So you might be very drawn to this person on that level, you know? That's how they can kind of get you to do their bidding. You need to be aware of this, right? It's putting you in some kind of compromising situation here, and something about this matter is really confused. You need to see through some kind of illusion here. Whatever this is, it will turn against you. It will work against you. Your power comes in seeing through this illusion and taking your power back, and not sort of, you know, handling things that this person should handle for themselves. I don't know why they got you sort of riled up here. You should question why they got you riled up against a certain person, or why they are trying to get you to kind of stir things up in a situation. There's something there that actually brings more harm to you than it brings you any kind of benefit. But I sort of feel like it's being sold to you in the opposite way, like it's to your advantage if you help them out here, when it's not. Okay? This is something to be aware of. So I feel like once you really recognize this and you see through the illusion, then it has you in a position where you're able to turn the tables here. Right? You're able to turn that energy around. It gives you the upper hand. Okay, let's see what's at stake for you and the people you are supposed to come into alignment with, the people who are meant to join you on your path to bringing this destiny into being, Aquarius. What's at stake for Aquarius and the people they are meant to align with here? Oh, come on now. Ace of Cups. See, that's that Cauldron of Dagda energy. There is some blessing that wants to come through here for you. It brings rejuvenation into your life. This could even be like somebody you are meant to align with on a romantic level. And whatever this is, it has longevity. This is not like some flash in the pan here. This is something that really endures. And this is also some personal fulfillment for you that wants to pour into you. It's something that you feel really parched for, you know? You feel like this is the thing that's missing. I mean, there's all this evidence of you feeling like you're lacking something here. You had the Five of Pentacles. You had the Four of Cups. There's been disappointment. There's been loss. And there's been a lot of illusion in this situation. The moon is Pisces energy coming in with Beelzebub here, okay? The house of Pisces, the 12th house, that is the house of karma. It's also the house of hidden enemies, and it's the house of blind spots. So see, in order for you to activate your star here, your north node, that light shining at the end of the tunnel, you have to reveal something that's been hidden here. And it is going to be revealed to you. You've got some kind of assistance coming in here. It's either news from afar, or there's some kind of like spiritual guidance that's coming in here. But the clues are going to be put forward for you to bring about this renewal in your life and overcome this time of disappointment and loss. But you got somebody here that's leading you in the wrong direction that you need to be aware of. Do you see? You're going to get the Wheel of Fortune. So this energy is going to turn around here. You may even be gaining the assistance of a particular dragon that'll help guard that treasure for you, I have to say. And you're going to find where the treasures are hidden. And it also reveals hidden dangers to you. So see, there's something you really do need to protect here. It's not just important for you. It's also important for others who are joining you on this path to your road to destiny. And when I think of that energy, Aquarius, you know, with Pluto and Aquarius, you're in this for the long haul. You are leading the new charge. You are the bringer of the dawn here. So yes, it is very important that we recover this, that we heal this, that we all experience collectively this renewal. But there are a lot of forces that would like to steal the dawn. There are a lot of forces that will deceive, that will try to throw you off track here. It's a bit of a testing period for you. But see, it's real challenge because you got that Pluto energy you're holding, right? And you're meant to be a light bringer at this time. You're really pivotal for bringing in the dawning of that new age of Aquarius here. So that's a lot at stake here. Let's see what's at stake for Aquarius in the new world that they want to bring into being here, Spirit. What's at stake for Aquarius in the new world that they want to weave into being here? Oh, wow. I knew I picked up that Empress energy. Look at this, the Four of Wands, making it to the finish line, coming to that place of the home stretch and hitting the mark. This is celebration. This is rectification too. It brings a certain peace into your life, and those you're aligning with, the party of people that you're aligning with, the soulmates that are coming onto your path. These are people that you are meant to build your future with. We got the Empress coming in here, okay? That is Libra energy, Taurus energy, okay? There's something here about you're going to have revealed to you where certain treasures are hidden. But see, there's somebody tracking this Empress, and that's this Queen of Wands. It's hot on the Empress's trail, all right? So this Empress could be you, you know? This could be you too, you know? This is like Empress to Emperor energy. There's somebody you're supposed to come into alignment with here, but you got a little kind of shifty energy that's hot on your tail here. It keeps coming out as feminine, I have to say. So if this is a masculine, this is a really catty, slanderous, backbiting kind of masculine, you know? May even have a lot of women friends, likes to hang out with the girls kind of energy. Okay? Yeah, and this person's trying to warm up to you or this particular Empress that you're trying to come into alignment with. They're doing so in such a way that they're telling you they got all the answers. They'll tell you anything you need to know. But really what they're trying to do is gain a certain power over you so they can kind of have their way with you, because it says it'll make you subject to their demands. But they're trying to come off like, oh no, I'm your friend. I'm here to help you. Right? Fire sign energy around that. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we got crossing influences here too. Oh, yeah. See, this is somebody who wants to trade places here with the Hangman. Okay? We've had Piscean reference come out a couple times here now in relation to this. And remember, the Hangman. You need to obtain the power of the Mandrake here, right? So this could be somebody who sort of wants to trade places with you. This person may be about to head to the gallows here. There's something they got caught up in, right? They want to try to trade places with you here. They want to try to trade places by getting on your good side. If you can kind of like do their bidding, if you trust their counsel, I see what happens here is it makes your hands dirty. Do you see what I'm saying? Then they can kind of just like skate. And because you did all the dirty work as a flying monkey here, you're the one who gets caught up. So don't let that happen, because it says here, they light corpse lights above graves and moves bodies so the souls may be stolen. It's like they want to swap places here. They want to swap places. This person's about to face some kind of judgment. They're going to have to hang out for a bit, take a look at what they did, take a look at their actions, you know? It's like they want to just sort of be you. They want to take over your spot here. You need to suss this out. I think you probably already had suspicions about a particular character. All right. Again, Piscean energy coming in with the Eight of Cups. Right. Again, with the mirror here, there's some kind of glamour that's spun in the situation. And also, it's a karmic matter. It's a 12th house matter. You currently have a blind spot about this, but you are going to see it. Once you really start paying attention, you're going to notice the smoke and mirrors. This person works with seduction. This person appeals to the vanity. They like to stroke the ego. This is what they do. They build you up to tear you down. It gives them an advantage. But what they do is they act like they're a guide to the waters. Like, let me help you sort out these emotions you're struggling with. I know you're going through a really hard time. Here, lean on my shoulder. I'm there for you. I'll help you sort this out. But what they really do is they make storms and they cause rough seas. So then you don't know what's going on. Soon, all those ships that were going to come into port for you are lost at sea. Soon, two ships that were meant to come into alignment with each other are like two ships passing in the night because they've been separated by distance here. Distance that was caused from some kind of cloaking energy, some kind of confusion that was stirred up. Because when the seas are rough, all of the bottom of the sea gets stirred up. Everything becomes murky. You can't see things clearly. And I think that's why you're being asked to really just sit and observe. Be quiet. Don't ask for their assistance. Don't ask for their help. If there's somebody you've really been leaning on lately and you just feel like nothing's getting sorted out here, stop leaning on this person. Just be quiet and observe. I'm telling you, everything's going to be revealed to you here. You see, this person, they have an issue with a certain man. Now, this could be a man that you're connected to, or if you're a masculine, this could be you they have a problem with. They have like a real vendetta toward this man. It's like, if you're the feminine in this situation and you're dealing with a masculine that you two share in common, they have a problem with this because they feel spurned by this man. They don't want to see this come together. It's a little bit of a jealousy kind of thing. It could even be they see that you have certain opportunity. You have an opportunity to get into a certain room. Maybe an opportunity that they always wanted to have, but it's not meant for them. It's meant for you. Because it says that they will cause men to die in 3 days of putrid wounds. See, this is an old, festering grudge energy. This could be an ex that's involved in this situation. She appeals to the vanity. She acts like she's helping. She acts like she's emotional support. She's not. She's trying to get her lick back. That's what it is. And there is something here that wants to come into alignment for you. The treasure is connected to the Empress energy here, right? It brings about some beautiful alignment here with the Four of Wands. And then right behind that, we got Temperance. Do you see? Something's balanced out here. But in order to be able to see through this, to see through the illusion, and I don't think this is the first time this character's pulled this. I think this character has played you many times before. There's been a lot of endings created by this person. They come off like an angel, oh, but they're working against you here. We got death here, okay? This is Scorpio energy. This person incites jealousy and envy. And then the next thing you know, people are turned on each other who should be aligned with one another. But I see that you're going to get liberation from this influence through something that's going to be illuminated for you. And what comes in? The 10 of Cups on the other side. And then you head on straight up to that North Node here. Love will overcome in this situation. I don't think it's going to come easy. I have to be honest with you. I'm just going to be real with you here. Whatever's going on in this situation, there's more disruption ahead. There may be another tower that needs to fall. And I think the tower is going to come when you realize who's been causing the problems here. I think you've sort of been fixated on the wrong person in this scenario, and that's what's causing complication. But it keeps coming through that you're going to get answers to divine secrets, and this secures some kind of fulfillment, some kind of happiness for you. And yes, it's a checkmate moment here. I see it. The tables will turn, and you're going to be relieved of this burden. You're not going to be in the dark anymore about what's been going on. You're going to understand who's been causing the problems. Also, this person, if you share secrets with them, they're telling your secrets to other people. This person is a real shifty character. They could have strong Leo in their chart. That's a possibility too, okay? Let me do a cut of the deck. And then I'm going to get maybe a couple oracles just to give you some guidance about what can you do right now, okay? 8 of Wands, all right? I feel like within the next couple of months, what you need to move forward will be revealed to you, okay? So do be on the lookout for this. I think that's when there's going to be messages that come in and you finally see things starting to progress once you act on this information. And I think you're going to feel very grateful for this because you're going to feel like it's a real turning point. It may make you a believer if you've been a little frustrated with Spirit because you've been like, Spirit, I keep waiting for divine timing here. When is it time, man? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Why do I keep facing these blockages? You're really going to understand why things had to play out a certain way. That's what I got. Look, 10 of Cups again. You have it twice. You have it twice. Okay? There's big happiness on deck for you here. And it says, divine warrior confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. So I see you being very successful in this campaign, I have to say. I do think you can turn this energy around. But you got an interloper in your camp, man. And this person is pretending to be your friend and they're actually a foe. Or they may be somebody that you're partnering with on something. If you're experiencing this in the business arena, I can see how it could be playing out in the business arena. I feel like if this is playing out in the business arena, it's something around more of like a creative field, a creative project, maybe a field where there's a lot of competition, okay? Where people can tend to get a little bit caught up in their egos here, right? Or there might be some kind of like get rich quick scheme attached to the scenario just to bring in some different ways that this could be expressing itself. Let's go ahead and get you some messages real quick here about how you can take action right now. What do you need to focus on right now to sort of get things on the right track here? Bottom of the deck energy, do you see? There's the 9 energy again, okay? So we got a full moon in Leo coming up, and that's going to be an important time when I feel like you're going to receive some answer to a prayer coming in here that will have you taking an action with the new moon that comes in Pisces, okay? So be on the lookout for that. This is something you've been wanting to receive for a long time. It suddenly makes things make sense. I don't see you really taking the first action though until the new moon in Pisces, okay? I'm not sure what date that falls on, but I think this illumination comes in with the full moon in Leo on the 12th, right? That's just around the corner here. So be on the lookout for that. There's some clue you're going to receive, some kind of answer to some prayer you've had, some wish you have put out into the ether there. You see something manifesting. There was just a bunch of birds that flew up north. So yeah, there's some kind of message that comes through there. Some kind of message that comes through there. It's the shock of the new. And it puts you in alignment with your purpose. It comes through a message. Somebody's speaking to you here. There also may be some kind of communication you need to issue as a result. And again, some of you, you're in creative fields here. This is a launch point, right? This could be the point when something really takes off. Your network expands. If you're involved in music, something takes to the airwaves. You get some golden opportunity that, you know, really lets you get your foot in the door. And it's the beginning of your field of dreams here. So be on the lookout for this. Comes in with 6 energy here. So it is something that really aligns with your purpose here. This is brand new for you. It may require you to do something very different. You're not quite expecting this. And there may be somebody who is a little bit like envious of what you're getting here, this opportunity that you're getting here. And so they might try to kind of like throw you in this place of confusion by sort of marring this opportunity for you by spinning some false narrative around it, which will put you in a place where all of a sudden you feel confused. Should I go for it or not? Be careful of that. And like I said, don't look so much for the outside advice here. You got to tap into what do you feel. You know better than anybody else what's right for you. You'll know this is for you because you get excited about it. It stirs you up. It feels like this is the moment I've been waiting for, okay? And see, with that number 17 energy that aligns with the star that is your card, your star is on the rise. This is the point of transformation that carries you up to your north node. Butterfly clan may be allies to you. That's the other air sign. So Gemini, Libra coming in as potential allies here. But you have to tune into what is already with you. You already have the answers. Stop looking to whoever's been guiding you here in a certain direction that keeps putting you in this place of confusion where you're like, is it this or that? Should I go that way or this way? Anytime you start feeling confused, that's a cue for you to pull your energy back and just observe, all right? It will reveal a lot to you. Let me do a cut of the deck here and see what we got. Ooh, see, some of you are really involved in creative fields here. Big transformation point coming in for you. Big vision being activated here that makes up for the loss and the pains of the past. There's also something you may be writing here. Some of you are writing books. Some of you are writing screenplays. Some of you are writing songs. Some of you are putting together an album. There is this sense of whatever you're creating here, it has a ripple effect. It has the butterfly effect. It may start out small, but by the time you get through this full turning of the wheel, by your birthday next year, you're going to see just how much expansion has come as a result of you answering this call. This is really beautiful energy here. The word wants to be written, right? So there's some message you have to share here. And right now, the best thing you can do is just rest a little bit, okay? Bring yourself into alignment, restore and replenish. Get yourself nice and grounded. I feel like this is just like the pause before everything really ramps up for you. There's a lot of change, a lot of transformation coming into your life. There's also, some heavy duty awakening as you recognize, that maybe somebody you were really sort of, allowing to guide you in a certain way was guiding you off your path. But I feel like you're getting a course correct here. You're coming into alignment with the right people. Your vision is being activated. There's something about your vision, it's like shocking. Everything's like brand new suddenly. For some of you, it may require you to travel a great distance. It may require a major move for you. It may require you to step into an arena you never even thought of seeing yourself in. But it's your launching point here. And it's big and it's bold and it's beautiful. And there's somebody you're sharing this experience with. It's really cool. All right, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Godspeed. May it serve you well. Looks like a lot of beautiful blessing wants to come in for you. You got what it takes to deal with the curveballs. There will be some thrown your way. But I really think it's just because you're still kind of feeding a certain connection that's acting as a limitation or a block for you. And once you cut that off, man, you move ahead fast. It's like rapid developments here. It looks really, really good for you. I think I kind of want to get you some numbers and messages too, right? I know, I feel like going the extra mile for you, Aquarius. Going the extra mile for you. Let's get some dice going. Let's get some numbers here for you. These can be numbers of dates of significance. These can be life path numbers. These can be they come out in different ways sometimes, and they speak to me in different ways all the time, okay? And it can refer to you or people you're dealing with, okay? So just place it where it belongs. All right, we got number 5, okay? You could be a life path number 5. The 5th could have been significant. Isn't today the 5th? Maybe today is significant. We got double 2s here, okay? So 2 could be quite significant here. Double 2s, that makes 4, life path 4, life path 2. February could be a really important month for you. I also feel like April, May will be really important for you too. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? You could also be dealing with a Virgo. That's possible as well. I see on the side here what comes in. I got, this is the energy that moves you forward in a new way, in a way you don't expect. Okay, it's lucky, okay? Some lucky energy coming in here. So that could be life path 1, life path 6, life path 7. Could be an ally for you that gets you moving forward in a brand new way, gets you moving on up, okay? Moving on up, not hanging out in the south node anymore, okay? Lucky turn of fortune here. There's something that could come in around that. On the 7th, a little clue about that perhaps. The 6th, the 7th. Also, look to June and July as well. There could be a Leo in connection with this, a Cancer in connection with this, all right? That's what I got there. And let's get out some letters for you too, some messages for you. Again, when I bring out the names, this could be your name. This could be names of people you're dealing with. How does it relate to you? You know how it is for you, you know. I just provide the message. You know how it's speaking to you. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to take a little sip of my coffee here. I got Arizona coming in. Could be an Arizona connection. I got the name Anne. I got the name Cameron or Cammy. Got the name Dot or Dottie. Camo. I got camo. Somebody is camouflaged right now. We know that. This could even be somebody who, you know, has been in the military before, or they're a hunter. Okay, that could be another clue. They wear camo a lot. This could be an X that's causing problems. I got X there. There also could be something that's going on X, formerly Twitter there, right? It could be a connection you share there. I got a BMW. Okay, so somebody could drive a BMW. It could be a BMW of significance. I got pow. And I heard pow right to the kisser. Okay, somebody might be up for a fight, okay? I also got if there is a connection in relation to the camo part in the military. They may have a relative who at one point was in the military, did a tour of duty, and they were a prisoner of war. That coming in, all right? There could be some funny stuff going on around AI, all right, that you need to be aware of. You may have found like something strange has been happening online. This is just a confirmation if you've had. I got a lot of military references here, okay? Got GI coming in. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who's involved in the military, or there's a military connection in some way. I got the name Pax, okay? Pax is also a goddess of peace. So I do feel like where there's been some kind of unrest, stress that you've been dealing with, there's peace coming into this situation. I got the name Nadine. I got the name Nat, short for Natalie. I got the name Hector. The name Dan. Danny. Daniel. Danielle. This person could have a cat, all right? They could have a white cat. You could have a white cat. I got black cat too. They could have a black cat. They could have a white cat. They could have one of each. Maybe they're a cat lover. Pretty soon it's going to be go time for you, all right? You're not going to be held up at the crossroads much longer here. Whatever you come into here, it's like you're tapping into a gold mine. That's what I got. I also feel like it's a real alchemical moment here. There's something you're majorly transforming in your life. Once you give the axe to a particular character here, there is something that you do need to cut off. I wouldn't do a lot of talking about this. I got zip your lip. All right? You need to kind of move more quietly. It's like loose lips sink ships in this regard, all right? Need to be aware of this. Let me get some states coming in here too. See if I can get some locations. We got Washington State coming in here. Missouri. California. Texas. British Columbia. I got Panama. Panama also makes me think of Van Halen, old school Van Halen. Okay, somebody's name could be David. Somebody could have the last name Roth. Somebody may want you to jump into something. This person has a van. I'd be careful about that. Don't jump in that van. You might not like where it takes you, okay? Goa, I got Goa, okay? Somebody definitely works with more kind of a left-hand path magic. I got Nebraska. Somebody could be a guitar player, all right? They could play the guitar. They could have an axe. They play the guitar, all right? So there could be a music connection here. I do see music, okay? Somebody could be a musician. I got specifically the man in this situation could be a musician. Well, that explains the flying monkeys. Anybody who's ever dated a musician knows all about that. And do I have it? Yeah, we got groupie energy here, okay? So yeah, this could be his like little harem, gets all stirred up, you know? All right. I got something coming in around Bitcoin, all right? Some of you may be doing some investing on that level. Some of you may be investing in gold. Some of you may be moving to a new zip code, all right? That's what I got, all right? Thanks for dropping in with me. I hope you were able to take something of value from it. You know, take what applies to you, toss aside the rest. You understand it's collective messages. Not everything that comes through is going to be there for you, but it does look like you got a lot stacked in your favor. I got ha, so I do feel like you're going to have the last laugh here. I also got Hawaii, so there may be a trip to Hawaii coming in. There may be relocation coming in. Hello to Hawaii, okay? Maybe you're ready for that. Somebody may be finally getting their bachelor's degree. They've been chipping away at it for a long time. Some of that you may have been doing online. There might be an opportunity opening up for you in Hawaii. Possibly in tech, okay? Interesting. All right, that's what I got. If you like what I brought to the table, if it resonated with you, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, subscribe, all that action. Thank you so much for dropping in with me. I hope the info serves you well. And looks like you got a good turning of the wheel ahead for you this year. Wish you lots of happiness and just suss out this interloper that's been mucking things up for you. I feel like once you do, you come into alignment with your bae, man, before anyone else, okay? And it looks good. There's a little magic brewing here for you. Best wishes.